What's up, guys? This is GC Off-Road. So I'm back today working on the Jeep. In the last few months I've done several projects. If you follow my channel, you'll know I've done like a new winch, dual battery setup, onboard air compressor. So when I did the dual battery setup, I had to get rid of my air box that I had set up for my snorkel, and I put the battery in its location. So what I did was I went to Walmart, bought a cheap 50 caliber ammo can, and modified it to where I could hook intake lines to the ammo can. Y'all can see over here, it's got the factory elbow coming off the throttle body. I trimmed it down and ran it into a piece of cold air intake line. It's just a 3-inch chromed aluminum line that's about 6 inches long. From there, it runs down and against the firewall, and you can see it right there next to that open line. It runs down and into the back of this ammo can. Right here you can see I've got these gray plates. They're cold air or air intake mounting plates to hook the corrugated air line to. So far I've got 3 of them. There's one mounted right here that my main intake line runs from the hood down to. There's one on the back outside that hooks to the line that goes over to the throttle body. And I've also got one bolted on the inside of the back here. And that's just so my cone filter can slip over it and tighten down and hold itself in place. I had a 45-degree elbow for a cold air system, and I just got it fit up in there right now. And this line, it's not tightened down, but it hooks right to it. And that is how I draw my air from the scoop on the top of the hood. It pretty much works in the same sense as the old box I had worked. Like if you look right here, that is the lower half of the factory box. And if you just compare it in size to the ammo can, it's about 3 inches wider, about the same front to back, and close to the same height. But this box would not fit over here without removing the overflow jug. I would have had to relocate the fuse block. So considering I would have had to change 3 or 4 different things to make it fit, I went ahead and used the ammo can. You know, I can see it fits in there pretty good. Everything looks a lot neater. I've still got some wiring to clean up, and I've got to route this line right here that comes off the valve cover. I'm gonna excuse me, I'm gonna route it over into the side of the box, so it'll kind of, I'll probably feed it down like that, trim it up, and put a threaded barb fitting into the side and just hook that into there. All right, guys, so I just got the coolant jug put back in. I got the lower 2 bolts bolted up, tightened everything down, put a couple of washers on, and right now it's a little sturdier than it was. I'm still going to do a bracket on it somewhere. I just got to figure out where. But I got the back hooked up, about to install the air filter into it. If I can, this is the air filter I've got, just a K&N. Slide it down and up onto that bracket or that mounting plate, and then tighten it down, and that's how it sits. So the air draws right out and around through there. It's got plenty of room to circle around it. Down there I've got the hose where oil and stuff, if it blows out of the valve cover, it all vents down to the lower side there. That's where it's hooked up at. So now I'm going to tighten down the air filter, put the cover back on, clamp it shut, then I'll hook up the line that runs from right here up to there. Guys, got it all hooked up. That's what it looks like. Runs all the way up to the top, and up here the air feeds through the hood scoop, comes down and into the air filter box. Still got to make a bracket, but I ain't got no scrap metal right now, so I'm going to go pick up some. So I'll do that later on off camera. It'll work the way it is. I'm happy with how it's turned out. That's how you can turn a 50 caliber ammo can into an air box. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook and Instagram at GC Off-Road.